beautiful ball. The boys were going to play cricket. There were the twins, Sandeep and Mandeep, Sanjay, Alok, and the rest of the gang.
"Let's play on that nice, flat stretch of land,"
said Sandeep.
"Suresh, will you set up the stumps?"
Little Tanmay came running up.
"Alok,"
he cried,
"can I play too?"
"No,"
said Alok.
"you are too small."
"But I can run fast,"
said Tanmay.
"Oh, please, Alok, just let me field."
"We've got enough players,"
said Alok.
"Go play with your sister, Tanmay."
Tanmay was hurt. He had so hoped to play cricket with the big boys. He went off, disappointed and sad. Alok could have given him a chance. The boys drove in the stumps, and then Feroz brought out a new cricket ball.
"Look, boys,"
he said,
"I got it for my birthday yesterday."
"That's a beauty! Can we play with it, Feroz?" said Amitabh.
"Yes,
said Feroz proudly.
but will you let me bat first?"
"All
right,"
said the others.
"Take the bat, Feroz."
said Alok.
"Who's going to bowl? You, Jasbir? See if you can get Feroz out with his own ball."
The game began. Tanmay could hear the whack of the ball against the bat as he helped Shalini with a jigsaw puzzle. He could hear the boys shouting and laughing. He wished he could have played too. At last, Feroz was bowled out. He gave the bat to Suresh, who was a very good batsman indeed. Alok took the new ball to bowl to Suresh. It felt so good as he twirled it about. It was the best ball the boys had ever played with. Alok bowled and Suresh struck out. The ball flew towards the pond.
"Stop it, Munna, stop it!
Yelled Feroz.
Don't let it go into the pond!"
However, Munna could not stop it, for the ball was going too fast. It rolled fast towards the pond, hit a stone, flew up into the air, and dropped into the pond.
Find it, Munna!
Yelled everyone. Munna hunted for the ball. He could not see it anywhere. He looked under the weeds at the sides of the pond. He looked in every corner of the pond. The others also came to help. They peered here and there. They splashed into the pond. But it didn't do a bit of good. That ball could not be found.
"It's gone,"
said Feroz.
very upset. "What shall we do?"
"Better play with our old one,"
said Sandeep. So they got the old one out, and the game went on. Everyone was very sad about Feroz's fine new ball. It was too bad that it got lost in the very first game. Tanmay heard the boys hunting for the ball. He thought about going to help, but did not. He helped Shalini complete her puzzle. Then Shalini said,
"Let's go fishing."
"Good idea,"
said Tanmay. They took their small fishing nets and went to the pond. They pushed their nets through the soft mud and pulled them up again.
only one tiny crab,"
said Shalini as they put their nets into the water again.
I can see a big fish.
Tanmay shouted suddenly.
Hurrah! Come here into my net, fish.
But the fish would not be caught. It darted here and there, and at last disappeared under a rock that jutted out into the pond. Tanmay stuck his net under the rock to catch the prawn, and something rolled out. Tanmay looked down into the water. He saw a red ball.
This must be Firoz's new ball,
said Tanmay.
"Are you going to take it back to them?"
asked Shalini.
I don't know,
said Tanmay as he picked up the ball.
They were nasty to me this morning.
"But Firoz will be so sad if he doesn't get his new ball back,"
said kind-hearted Shalini.
"We felt so bad when we lost our new kite, Tanmay."
Yes,
said Tanmay.
all right, I'll take it back to the boys.
He dried the ball on the grass and ran to where the boys were playing. He waited until the batsman was out and then yelled to Firoz.
Firoz, I found your new ball. It was in the pond.
The boys turned in surprise. Alok caught the ball and stared at Tanmay.
That's very good of you,
He said.
You are a sport. I say, boys, what about letting him play? It was good of him to bring back our ball.
Yes, let him come! Roared all the boys.
Come on, young Tanmay, play with us. Bring your sister too.
So Tanmay joined the game. He fielded very well indeed, and although he made only one run, he bowled out Mandeep and Sanjay. The boys were quite surprised,
You play a good game, Tanmay.
said Alok at the end.
You can come and play with us again tomorrow.
Now Tanmay plays cricket with the big boys. How glad he is that he took Shalini's advice. As for Firoz's beautiful new ball, they are still playing with it. Its stay in the pond didn't harm it at all.
My elephant is missing. I cannot find my elephant. He must have run away. He isn't on the sofa where he promised he would stay. I've looked around the living room, the kitchen, and the hall. My elephant is missing, and I'm not sure who to call. I'll need to get a bloodhound who can track him by his scent, or hire a house detective to discover where he went. He isn't in the basement, or the attic, or the yard. You'd think to find an elephant would not be quite so hard. Perhaps I'll make some posters, and I'll offer a reward. I'd make it more, but 50 cents is all I can afford. If you should see my elephant, he answers to Jerome. Please tell him that I miss him, and I wish he'd come back home. He knows the way. It's up the street and down our garden path, and next time I won't warn him when it's time to take his bath.